Poilievre is really focusing on the problem of cost of living and inflation in this country. And I'm just curious how that's playing into this and also where that is in your own issue tracking.
Well, in the weekly tracking, when Canadians can say whatever they want in terms of their national issue of concern, it's almost like a four-way tie right now. Jobs in the economy at 15, inflation at 13, healthcare 14, environment at 12. So, what you can see is a lot of meat and potatoes issues like inflation and jobs in the economy, but also healthcare and the environment, top concerns that Canadians have. How about this? Why don't we call it a buffet of anxiety when it comes to top worries that Canadians have right now?
Sounds like it would give me a stomach ache. So what's the sort of historical significance, I suppose, when the preferred PM numbers are kind of split and inflation is a bit high?
Well, what's interesting is that in a survey that we did with Bloomberg News, we asked them to identify or asked Canadians to identify which federal party leader they trusted most on economic growth and on reducing inflation. And on economic growth, it was basically a tie between Poilievre and Justin Trudeau at 28 and 28. Jagmeet Singh was back at around 14. Another 14% said none. However, the interesting thing was that when we asked Canadians who they trusted to reduce inflation, Pierre Poilievre comes out at 30%. Justin Trudeau is back a full 8 percentage points at 22. And then we have Jagmeet Singh at 10, none at 18. And to put this into context, there was a period back in 2015, Stephen Harper, when he was seeking re-election, was very strong on the economy. He's a fiscal conservative. He had a pretty strong track record, at least on economic issues. And I remember we were doing some polling and we asked Canadians, who they trusted, which party leader they trusted on stuff. And as soon as Justin Trudeau started pulling ahead of Stephen Harper, who was the prime minister at the time, you knew that Harper was in trouble. So the big question now is, Pierre Poilievre looks like he's done a better job at defining his position and showing strength on things like the rising cost of goods and inflation, fighting inflation and stuff like that. Could he use that as an advantage? And should Justin Trudeau be really worried that this new challenger is actually stronger than him on one of the top issues that Canadians are fixated on?